I'm in a bit of a quandary because I don't like chorus pedals, but also I've never played a J-Rocket pedal that I don't like. So when J-Rocket released a chorus pedal, that confused me and upset me in equal measures. Also, the intro piece you just heard, I genuinely enjoyed playing it and enjoyed the tone. Here it is, and it's got the chorus controls you'd expect, speed and depth, but it's also got a mix so you can blend in your clean signal, and then on top of that is something extra special. You've got the preamp and the tilt EQ. And you might recognize those controls from the Airchild, which is the J-Rocket compressor based around the Fairchild compressor in the studio. And seeing that on this chorus pedal definitely excites me a little bit. And that's good because chorus pedals usually just make me feel seasick and out of tune, which might actually be the goal of some chorus pedals. But in this video, I'm going to see if I can change my mind about chorus, or indeed how good this Aqueous is. Aqueous is. So here's that little rundown clean with the pedal. And I like that. That's subtle and just a little bit warbly. And I've got the mix, what, about 11 o'clock? If we crank that all the way up to max, so no clean, it sounds like this. Whoops! I just realised what that is I was playing. Yeah, so subtlety is key for me when I play chorus, and bringing that down to about 11 o'clock, just so you're getting more clean than you are chorus, certainly makes it feel normal for me. Or rather, it's affecting the sound, not drowning the sound. And if I come over to the depth, if I push that all the way up, it's going to get probably warbly. Yeah, that's already where I don't like it. And now, if we push the speed up to max as well, which is not how the pedal's designed to be, but if it can do it, I'm going to find out what happens. Now, oddly, now because it's got weird, I like it again. What if I do all mix? There, everything maxed on the chorus front. Yeah, that's a sound. It's not one that I like. Now if I make it even, well, let's not max it. Let's do 3/4 on everything. See what that sounds like. That is exactly what I don't like about chorus. It just, for me, it sounds broken. For me, it sounds like you've worn through the tape, and you just, and the tape heads need cleaning. So I wonder if the preamp and the tilt EQ works without any of the chorus mixed in. Let's bring that tilt EQ all the way down. The preamp's doing something to the sound, it's adjusting the volume, but the tilt EQ is doing nothing because I've got the mix all the way down. Is that only going to affect the chorus part of the pedal? So, tilt EQ is just affecting the chorusy bit. Put it back there. Does that make me like it? prefer it darker. It hides the chorus a little bit. As a chorus, I think this is doing a wonderful job. I'm just not sold on what it does. Let me find something that at least doesn't make me feel seasick. Let's try that. That is one of the most sickening sounds I've ever heard coming out of an amplifier affected by me. Oh my goodness. It made me gip a little bit. I'm going to put some drums on and see if I can get some sort of soundscape happening that doesn't make me feel sick. I accidentally went the other way. I got that drum that goes... That genuinely makes me feel ill. I've never had a pedal make me feel physically sick before. I mean, my stomach is genuinely rotating, or not rotating, but everything seems to be on a wash cycle. Sorry if that happens to you as well. I definitely have that depth up too far. Maybe I could just do that. I kind of dig that. That's pushing me to the edge, but not quite pushing me over. It reminds me of playing through a tape machine, so that must mean that the chorus is a good one, because it is digital, but it feels like an actual tape. Feels like I'm playing a tape that's been recorded over many, many times, and it's not quite keeping up with the. When I say tape, I mean cassette tape, like a 4-track recorder. It's doing a wonderful job of being a broken cassette recorder. That must be good. I wonder if I can get the preamp to drive my amp. I'm using the Boss Katana, by the way, at the moment. I normally would use the Deluxe Reverb, but it seems to be having a few issues. So, taking out the chorus from this, I'm going to see if I can use the preamp to drive the Colt, the plexi at the top. Let's try that. So, bish bash bosh. And then without the Aqueous. I had to at the end. All right, now I'm digging it. So I'm driving the front of the amp with that. Maybe I shouldn't be driving it so much. It's not like turning it into a drive or anything, but it is creative. Also, I haven't drawn attention to it yet, but it feels kind of ridiculously tiny. Or rather, not ridiculously tiny, but compact. There's the Airchild, it's the same size. And these J-Rocket pedals are built like absolute monsters. But something I've noticed that I definitely don't like is the switch feels a bit less than J-Rocket. All that clickiness, does that do it on... It's the same switch as the Airchild, that's weird. The switch isn't exactly rewarding, but I am digging the sounds now. I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't, because I'm not a chorus fan. I do, however, think it is a great chorus. It has all the features that I want in a chorus. Or maybe not all, but some. I mean, that mix knob in the middle is doing a wonderful job of making sure it doesn't sound like this. Which I also kind of like, but it feels like I'm playing some carnival music rather than being serious about music. It feels like an episode of South Park when I do that. I also don't dislike it, it's just, it doesn't feel like something I'd want to listen to. So that mix knob is doing beautiful stuff. And then having this preamp is making sure that the sound doesn't get lost when it's warbling in and out. As for the tilt EQ, I do like to keep it dark, like keep it hidden, as I said, but if you want to push it all the way up, actually, that should be better clean. Let's go back to the katana. I'm starting to dig it, but for reasons that I don't understand, and that's really weird to me. Chorus, I think chorus needs an underlying like bass line, and just me playing on my own, it doesn't feel very complete. And as a singer, I find chorus weird because I'm trying to pitch my singing when I sing live, and this chorus is not helping. That's really not helping. So I really do believe that the subtle, like that's a beautiful setting. Maybe it's because I like to add a little bit of natural vibrato with my arm. And then turning the pedal off. And then having that chorusy wobble is just too much. I'm not a chorus player, but if I were, this is coming in at around 200 notes, which is quite a lot for a digital chorus pedal, but it's J-Rocket, which means it's built phenomenally. It is, well, it has that mix knob, and forgive me for not knowing much about chorus, but without that mix knob, I wouldn't be touching this pedal. And then the preamp is kind of an added bonus, and that tilt EQ is a simple way of making sure the chorus doesn't jump out, or does jump out, depending on what you want. I think it's a geniusly small little device that if you need some chorus and you need it to be rather surgical, this is probably the pedal you want to get. All the bad things I've said, they're on me or my ears. This pedal has not let me down at all. I don't ever want to have a chorus on my pedal board. And that's so weird to say because I grew up playing guitar with Nirvana, and I should love it. Right, I would love to know your thoughts on this video. This is one of the weirdest videos I've ever made, and there are links in the video description and first comment to the Aqueous from J-Rocket. Thank you to Face Distribution for sending this out for review. I've surprisingly had a really good time, even when it made me feel physically sick. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.